everybody and welcome back to Cropia. Now, we recently played this one in demo, but it has now gone into early access. So thank you very much to the devs at Cropstone Studios for sending along an early access key so we could have a look at what's changed. So let's jump in and see what's changed. First thing's a character creator, I know that much. And I know it doesn't have purple hair. I tried it out to see if there was a character creator and there's no purple hair. But at least what we can have is some different hairstyles, and we can have a purple t-shirt. So I'll do that first. It's important. It's very important. So what we do have is some more different skin types. We have some different hairstyles. We can thin out the eyebrows a little bit. Or if you want them thicker, you can have them thicker too, but I will thin them out. You've got different eyes, so you can have eyelashes now. Or you can sort of look a little bit tired all the time, just in case you want to be that kind of farmer, I guess. Then we've got some different mouths. I always like one with a nice smile, so probably one of these. I never know about the W kind of smile. I think maybe just a smiley smile would be fine for me. It doesn't look like there's any way to change your boots, gloves and shorts though yet. I don't know if they might add things. There might be things in game, you never know. But I'm going to leave the hair brown and just have a purple shirt because that is my natural hair color. So we've got pretty ones like this. That's quite nice. I really like this bun style. I think that's really cute. There's a big, oh no, it's not a ponytail, it's big bunches. Is there a ponytail one? Yes, that's the ponytail. So you've got a ponytail, you've got bunches, you've got a bun. Pretty much all the hairstyles you could ever want, really, right? And then you've got a few sort of long down styles, and then you've got a few different short styles as well. So I'm probably going to go with the bun because it's cute. Look how cute I look. I am hoping that maybe in the game there'll be some more clothing and things like that. So in the demo, we were allowed to kind of plant a field and put down like some chickens. And that was really about as far as we got with it. So I'm really hoping we can do a bit more this time. What's my name? It's not Andrew. All right, so just to remind them, I'm quite happy for it to be Cropia's farm. That's absolutely fine. I'm noticing one thing though, is that you guys are very nicely, and it really, really makes a huge difference to my finances, which are always just on the absolute line of paying bills, not paying bills. But those of you that are donating to Patreon, I'm going to try and work out what we can do about getting you some more recognition, because at the moment you're not really getting named in things because of the style change that I've made to this channel. There are plans in the works for lots of different changes and lots of things coming up going forward, but we're gonna have Tilly. But I really do want to let you know that you're appreciated, and that I am aware that you're not getting what you should be at the moment, and that I'm going to try and get that changed going forward. So Cropia is a small town nestled in the Clover Mountains, now grown into a thriving and lively community. For several decades, this town has been home to hundreds of residents who built their lives here. I don't think this was in the demo, was it? Business activities and natural resource exploration have developed rapidly, driving Cropia's growth even further. Surrounding Cropia are breathtaking natural landscapes waiting to be explored. We did explore a bit of them before. The beach area is also one of the locals' favourite spots, a place rich in natural resources and perfect for a relaxing day of fishing. Your mission here is to support the people of Cropia by providing food and supplies through farming, ranching, and the use of natural resources, like gears you find on the beach and stuff. So that's definitely something. This is why I wanted to start from the beginning. I wanted to see what had changed. The mayor has prepared an empty farm and ranch for you. They were once managed by Jake, who's now retired. It's your turn to take his place and support Cropia's needs through your hard work and dedication. Oh, we'll have to see if they've changed the thing where you can sell seeds for more than you buy them for. Open cooking recipes. Go to sleep. Listen to the radio. That is there for you guys. I'm not going to do that. The more times I change music, the more likely there is that I'm going to have a problem. Let's have a look. You don't have any recipes yet. Tune into the Super Chef program on the radio 5 to 7 or 7 to 9 to learn new recipes. Oh, but it's already gone past 7. Oh no, I'll have to listen to the one at 7 to 9. Okay. We're going to try and get this cooking underway. So anyway, let's just start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. You have new unread mail. Check the mailbox beside the house. And this time it won't run out after like a day. There's my shipping bin. That's still looking quite nice. On-hand items, bag, things in the shipping bin, how much they're going to sell for, which is always nice. And I've got a cute little ginger cat called Tilly here. Okay, so welcome to Cropia. Dear newcomer, welcome to Cropia, a land of fresh beginnings and endless possibilities. Our community has always believed in the value of hard work, kindness, and the joy of living close to nature. It warms my heart to see a new face ready to take part in this journey. To help you settle in, I've asked Jake to be your guide. He's someone who knows the land well and is eager to make you feel at home. Jake will give you your very first crafting license for the sickle, a simple but important step to start shaping your farm. Please speak with him soon. We're excited to see what you create here. Welcome once again to our beloved Cropia. You're among friends here. Best regards, George, the mayor. Okay, so $500 and 600 stars just for getting here and opening up the farm. Right, so this is all the stuff we did in the demo. Get the sickle, blueprint, get the crafting machine up and running, get the wood, get the metal, craft the sickle, So, hi Jake. So this used to be your farm and you're retired now, is that right? Ah, you must be the new face in Cropia, right? It's so good to finally meet you. My name's Jake. The mayor asked me to help you get settled in. I've been living in Cropia for quite some time, so don't hesitate to ask if you need anything. To get you started, I've prepared a crafting license just for you. With this license, you'll be able to craft a sickle, one of the most important tools you'll need. A good sickle will help you clear out weeds and make space for your crops, so it's the perfect step towards building your farm. And that's not all. I also brought along a crafting machine that you can use anytime. With this machine, you'll be able to combine materials and create a variety of tools and items that will make life in Cropia much easier. So take this licensed machine and use them well. This is the beginning of your journey, and I believe you'll do amazing things here. If you ever feel unsure or just want some advice, come find me and I'll be around to lend a hand. Okay, congratulations, you've obtained the sickle blueprint. Check the tab menu to see the details. Okay, so this is all our crafting stuff. You can make it with some metal scrap and some wood. And here comes... See, this is all... I feel like this is all much more polished. I'm certain we didn't have a little cutscene. Maybe we did. Maybe I just forgot. I play a lot of games, okay? Shush. So last time I just popped it over here, and I think here is a decent place for it, to be honest. It's tucked out of the way. That will do nicely. And then operate the crafting machine, make a sickle. So I just need to go and get 5 metal scrap and 5 wood, and then I'll be able to come over here and get the sickle sorted. So got a little bit. Oh yes, if I remember rightly, you can sprint. If you sprint, I need to find some wood. If you sprint, then your stamina goes down though. Well, your stamina does, I think, yeah, it goes up with time. So don't worry too much if you do kind of run out. There's a little bit of metal scrap here behind the shed, behind the house. I called my house a shed. It's not a shed, it's the house. But yeah, if you bear with me, if you've watched the demo, bear with me. Like, I do want to just see things like, I'm pretty sure that little cutscene with the drone in it was like new. There's a few things that I think will be new here, and I want to fully experience them. I need one more piece of wood. I'm not allowed to leave the premises. And I need a couple more pieces of scrap as well. I don't have an axe or anything, so I've got to find them on the ground. Where are they? Be somewhere, right? Any around here? Oh yeah, here's some scrap. Okay, here's some scrap metal. Right, one more piece of wood there. Do we still need one more scrap metal? Yes, we do. Where are we going to find that then? Let's have a look around here, maybe. Yep, there's some here. Lovely. I don't want to cut the grass. I want to pick up stuff so I can make a sickle. I'm going to try and get through these relatively swiftly so that we can get on to things that we haven't done before. Also while drinking my tea, obviously. Tea and chocolate are life. But mostly chocolate. Okay, so there is our sickle. We have that. And cut 12 grass. So this time, I'm kind of thinking that I might try and put the fields a little... see, I don't really want them like right in the way of everything though. But a little closer to the water tower. But it's kind of like wherever I put them, they're not going to be that close to the water tower. So maybe I will just put them exactly where I put them last time. Although I feel like the barn might be better for animals on that side. So maybe I could just put them this side. I'm trying to think where I want to get rid of grass so that I can put a field there, basically. And this time I'll have to do my maths correctly and do the right amount of fields. Because that wasn't great last time, was it? Waha. I'll do it. I'll go pick that worm up in a second. There's lots of worms. Other worms. There we are. How many have we done now? 9, 10, 11, 12. Got a lot of like electricity pylons around. I wonder if I'm going to be allowed. I want to go up here. I don't know why. Is this just somewhere where I can survey my domain? I think so. So this time maybe we can do things like fishing, and there was definitely a thing about getting people to work on the farm. So I'm hoping that that might be a thing too. Right. We need to talk to Jake because we've done all of our starter quests in 12 minutes. That's not too bad. Hey, you're back. Looks like you've managed to finish everything. That's impressive for your very first day here in Cropia. I can already see the determination in your eyes, and that's, exactly the kind of spirit this land needs. As promised, here's your reward. Think of it not just as a gift, but as a sign that you're on the right path. Every step you take will bring you closer to making this place truly your own. Keep using your tools, keep crafting, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Farming life isn't just about hard work, it's about finding joy in every little thing you grow and create. If you ever feel unsure or just want some advice, come find me. I'll be around to lend a hand. Congratulations, you can now explore the area further. So now we're allowed to go outside. Exciting. But let's go and check the mail because, look, I called it mail and not email. And also, is this Tilly's house? To tell Tilly to stay? No, Tilly doesn't want to stay at home. Tilly wants to follow me around. Real Tilly does. She doesn't go beyond the boundaries of the house with us. She does on her own. But normally she won't follow us past the gate. But if you walk around the garden, she'll follow you around there. Okay, so word has reached me from Jake. He tells me you've already crafted your first sickle and cleared the wild grasses around your farm. That's wonderful news. A clean and open space is the foundation for everything that will grow in the days to come. Now your land is ready, it's time to begin planting. To help you take this next step, I'd like you to visit Garrick at the farm shop near your farm. Garrick will provide you with crafting licenses for both the hoe and the watering can, essential tools for preparing the soil and caring for your crops. This is where your true farming journey begins. Nurture the land and it will return your care with abundance. I look forward to seeing your fields full of life soon. Get 1,000 for that. And we got, hopefully, our stuff for our first quest. So, okay, tools for tomorrow. Let's head out then and go and see Garrett. Now, I believe I had to go into here to find Garrett. Oh, it's Garrick. Sorry, Garrick. Hello, you must be the newcomer. Welcome to the farm shop, the place where every farmer's journey truly begins. My name's Garrick, and I've spent my life helping people turn simple seeds into thriving harvests. The mayor asked me to guide you through the next step, preparing your land for planting. For that, you'll need 2 essential tools: a hoe to till the soil and a watering can to keep your crops healthy and growing. I've prepared crafting licenses for both of them, and they're yours to use. With the hoe, you can till the soil and make it ready for seeds. With the watering can, you'll give your crops the care they need each day. Farming is a rhythm of patience and consistency. Tend to your plants and they'll reward you in time. Take these licenses and make the tools. Soon your farm will come alive with new growth. Okay, so I need to get the stuff together for the hoe, the watering can. 24 plots to be made, 24 seeds to be bought from the farm shop. Remember, they come in batches. If you need advice on crops or soil, don't hesitate to come back here. I'll always be glad to help. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine on that. And I'm pretty sure there was like a certain amount of harvests that we got out of each one. I was trying to work out what certain numbers on the crops meant, and I think it might have been how many harvests were left. All right, small swig of tea and off we go then. So we've got 2 new lovely licenses there. And so basically the license goes in as a sort of a shadow, and then once you've made it, it's all good. So can I see in there what I need? So 5 wood. So we're going to need 15 metal scrap and like a few pieces of wood. So let's just grab the remaining, I think it's 4 pieces of wood we need. 2. The one thing about playing the demo is I know where everything kind of is. So that's quite nice. So I'm hoping the mines and things will be open now as well. Like that we can just have a little go at it. And if you like this a lot, I could play a bit more possibly. We'll see. Like I am also starting to have a think about what I might want to play as a stream game. I don't know when, in the next few weeks, but I don't know when we're going to be getting the stream together. I've done some stuff towards it. So I've sorted out some tax stuff that needed to happen on it to make sure they knew that I was a UK citizen and things like that. I've done some stuff with my sound to make sure that the sound is a bit better without having to put extra filters on, which I usually do on YouTube. I put a couple of extra filters and bits and bats on to make sure that it sounds good to my ears. And then I upload it to YouTube and it compresses all the audio and it sounds terrible anyway, but you know. So yeah, I try my best, but I've sort of tweaked around with the settings a bit to try and make myself sound a little bit better. Oh, I've sprinted too much. Do I have enough? Where's my storage? No, I need like one more. One more, really? I'm gonna find one more. I have to go all the way over there, look. Oh, I can sprint again. That's all right. That's all right. It doesn't take long to get my sprint back. Oh no, those are clams. They're not metal. There's some metal here though. All right, so that should be enough. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying to you guys? Oh yeah, streaming. So once that's all up and running, it might take me, I might do like a sort of test stream one day, and then we'll start sort of polling and having a look at what sort of games you're going to want to see and what I'm going to want to play. For something that I'm going to play a long time, it has to be something that I'm going to really, really enjoy. But what I'm hoping is that the pressure will be off, because I've got this channel doing the demos and everything. The pressure will be off a little bit, the series having to make all the money. So the series will go on the second channel, and if that makes some money, great. If it doesn't, then we just had a fun time playing a really cool series, and I don't have to be all stressed about it. So hopefully that'll be a better experience for everybody all around. Anyway, so there's my plans for my life for probably the next few months. I'm gonna be working on that stuff. But as far as patrons are concerned, I'm hoping that with the streaming will come opportunities to name a little bit more. My carry slot is full. Oh no, let's get worms out of my hot slot then. I don't need worms in my hot slot. That's just dumb. And then what I'm hoping to also do is to play around with my editing software and see if we can maybe do something with the end screen, get you guys from Patreon all onto the end screen or something like that, so you can have your names in the videos. I really want that for you. Okay, next, crafted a hoe. Do I need an empty hand? Yeah, there we are. And then I can make myself a watering can. And I can, while it's doing that, I can start making my fields. So we need 24. 24 is 6 times 4, right? So it's only a very small field. I don't think it's even as much as it asked us to do on the demo, but the demo, probably they wanted us to do a bit more planting and stuff, just because there wasn't a ton to do in the demo. There'll be a lot more to do this time around. Or maybe the dev saw me and thought, But yeah, I desperately want to check the seed bug that I found. You could just buy seeds and make money off them by selling them directly back into the sell box. So if they watched my video, which they possibly did, and then they might have changed that now. All right, so the watering can is on its way. I just need to pick it up now. So let's go inside the seed shop and we'll actually buy some seeds. We're getting along fast with this, so it's good. I'll probably play for an hour or two. All right, so 1 pieces per item. Ah, I think they may have changed it so that you don't get like 10. So no, it is 15 tomatoes off it. Hang on, let's just buy 1 and see how many we get. No, we just get 1. Okay, so in the demo it was in stacks of like 20 stacks of 10 or something, and I didn't even realize, and I bought 10. So they may well have taken pity on people like me who just don't read things. Let's face it, if you've watched me for a while, you know that sometimes I am too busy playing and not busy enough reading. If I wanted to read, I'd read a book. In fact, I do lots of books. Big books, fat books. Books with like 20 million words in the series. And I think Wheel of Time is something like 4 million. I think Malazan is more. I've read all of Wheel of Time. I've read all of all the Robin Hood books, except for, well, all the ones in the main like series anyway, like the Live Ship trilogy and Fitz and the Fool and all that stuff. Read all of those. Big reader me. Because then I can pretend that I live in a different world where magic and dragons exist. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? Tilly, where did you go? The cat in this is gorgeous. It's so cute. So then I'll grab my watering can and I will water all of these. So I've planted 24 plots. Brilliant. And it's picked that up as well. Absolutely perfectly. I think there were some numerical issues before. I can't remember whether it was my maths or whether there was also a numerical issue with the with the crops in the demo. Well, I do know that it was my numerical deficiency to start with, at least. I think there might have been something wrong with the counting as well from the game side, but I know I made a mistake. I did something like 42 instead of 48 or something like that. Maybe that's why they've lowered the number. They're like, yeah, Sheila will be able to do like 24. She'll be able to do 6 times 4. Surely she'll be able to do that, right? Oh no! I planted them all before I checked. I can almost guarantee though that one of the changes with buying one at a time is probably that you can only sell them for what you bought them for. I can almost guarantee they'll have fixed that. If anyone play tested it at all, they would have realized that, I think. Okay, so I'm just gonna have a little look in my storage and I'm gonna put all the things that shouldn't be in my hotbar away and just tidy it all up a little bit. Ginseng and ginger. I could make myself a really nice cold medicine with that, couldn't I? Right, so we need to go and talk to Garrick because we have finished that quest as well. We haven't even finished the day yet, and we finished basically everything that we got to do, except no, we had to get chickens, didn't we? We did some stuff with animals. So beyond that, we're then going to be able to start to really dig into the proper game that we haven't seen yet, which is always nice. Oh no, it was Garrick who was saying, sorry, you're not Garrick. Garrick's outside in the field. So we've got plenty of tomato plants, which is wonderful. And once they're ready, I can sell them for some money. I fortunately didn't buy more than I needed this time as well. You've done it. Your land is finally alive with new growth. Seeing those young crops sprouting is a fine sight, and it shows the care you've already put into your soil. Most newcomers struggle at first. Okay, I'm looking at the time. We're going to have to go listen to the cookery show in a minute. But you've proven you have the patience and determination it takes. Remember, farming isn't just about the tools or seeds. It's about showing up every day to tend what you started. Keep this rhythm and your land will flourish more than you can imagine. If you ever need better seeds or advice on crops, you know where to find me. Cropia is lucky to have someone like you joining our community. Congratulations, your farm is ready for planting and growth. Right. Let's have a look. Some stuff in the mail now. So a new chapter on the ranch. Dear newcomer, I've heard from Garrick you've made great progress on your farm. With your tools and fields taking shape, this is the perfect moment to take the next step. Farming is not only about crops, but also about caring for animals. I encourage you to visit Nellie at the ranch shop. She's an expert when it comes to raising animals and will guide you through the basics of building and caring for a ranch. Nellie will show you how to place an animal pen and introduce you to your first chickens. Adding animals to your farm will bring new life and new possibilities. Their products will be valuable for both your household and the town. Take good care of them, and they'll surely take good care of you. Best regards, George, the mayor. Okay. We're done with that, and I think if I have a look again at the cookery book, yeah, 1900 to 2100. So let's listen to the radio. Super Chef program is not available yet. So either it's not available in early access and they haven't added it in yet, or I haven't gone to that part of the tutorial. Of the quest line, I suppose, would be more the thing. So I think I'm going to go to sleep and we will do chickens on day 2. I think we did probably all of the day 1 and day 2 stuff on the first day. So we didn't do too bad for the first day, I don't feel. Okay. Right, so it's 5 in the morning. Let me just check and see whether Super Chef is ready. No, still not. Okay, that is absolutely fine by me. We'll see how things go. So we need to go and see Nellie now, who will... Oh, actually, probably before we do that, why don't we water all the crops? Just make sure that they're all good. Because this time, I probably will need the money from the crops, and I will need the crops to do cooking and all that sort of thing, because we are not going to be just finishing after a little bit. Like I say, I'd love to do more. I am still sticking by... last time I checked on Becastles, it had 4,000. I'm still sticking by my I will finish the campaign off, or at least do a second video on it of a decent length, if we hit 5,000 views on it. Let's get the rest of these watered. And then we are going to head over to Nellie in the ranch shop. Nellie. Oh, I noticed as well that like you don't have to jump over the fences. I swear they did watch me. They watched me struggle to get into the pen and put a gate there. They watched me struggle with the portion sizes on the seeds, and they changed into 1 instead of 10. They definitely watched that video. I can't remember whether they left a comment on it, actually. Maybe they did. Hello there. You must be the newcomer everyone's been talking about. I'm Nelly, and I run the ranch shop here in Cropia. The mayor told me you're ready to take your farm to the next stage, raising animals. Animals can be a handful, but if you care for them properly, they'll reward you with fresh products and a lot of joy. To begin, you'll need an animal pen. Place it on your farm, and it will become a safe home for your animals. Once the pen's ready, you can bring in your first chickens. They're simple to look after and perfect for starting out. They'll give you eggs that you can use or sell in town. Step by step, you'll see how the animals can bring life and balance to your farm. And don't worry, if you ever need help, come back here. I'll always be around to guide you. Game autosave. So we need to buy and place a poultry coop, and then buy 5 chickens and some feed. So we're going to need 5 chickens, 1 feed, I think. Oh, this happened last time. I got there too early, despite the fact that I had like extra stuff to do, like to water all my plants in the morning. But yeah, I think that's a good way of making people like actually take care of their farm in the morning, is to not open things until a couple of hours after. I actually do think that's a good thing, because I'm not like, oh, it won't be open anyway. So, you know, if things aren't open till 9, I may as well stay around and do things on my farm for the first couple of hours. Whereas otherwise I'm like, let's go. So it looks like we're still just cows, chickens, and sheep. But again, it's early access, so that doesn't surprise me. There might be more added later. But I just like, this game just works. It's just cute, and it's got nice graphics, and it's got nice characters, and everything just works nicely. So I just quite enjoy it for that reason. Small mammals, big mammals. So that must be like sheep and goats and stuff, and that must be like cows and horses and things like that. But I don't know whether we've got cows. Sorry, I don't know if we've got horses and things or just cows, because at the moment sheep is medium or small or whatever probably, and big is probably the cows. We need chickens, we need a feed, and I need 5 chickens. Okay. And I like that escape actually does bring you back out of the menus. You notice I haven't like done any weird this sort of thing, because escape just brings you nicely out of the menu. Like, it feels nice to play this game. There's something I said very much in the demo. I was like, it feels nice to play. It's good. I don't know whether I'm going to get rid of some more grass to put this down. We'll try and put it down. Maybe not. This is kind of where I put it last time. I think it was an all right place, to be honest. So I'm going to put it there again. All right, so let's see. Got my 5 chickens there. And I think it was just a case of pop them down. I was like, is that a chicken outside? No, it's Tilly. Tilly can't get through the gates, which is probably a good thing. But if you're anything like real Tilly, well, real Tilly used to be a really good hunter cat, but like real Tilly is now 13 years old and just lies in the garden. Which is probably good for the local wildlife. Although I will always say, and I will always maintain, that in Britain, cats have been outside for hundreds of years, and the ecosystem has had a chance to adapt and like equalize around cats being there. If suddenly all the cats came inside, we would probably find that there'd be an overabundance of certain things, and it would unbalance the ecosystem that's balanced around them being there at this point. It was something that happened, like, I used to live very close to somewhere that had a mink farm, and some very well-meaning people thought that was very cruel, and they thought that the way to protest that was to let the mink out. Now, anyone who knows anything about ecosystems knows why that is a bad idea. They were competing with local river otters and things like that, that were just minding their own business. So they were struggling for food. There was obviously they went and hunted because, you know, if you know anything about ferrets and mink and things like that, you know that they are voracious hunters. And so suddenly having all of these extra sort of obligate carnivore kind of predators in the ecosystem just messed it all up. It just was not good. Okay, but anyway, that's my thoughts on cats outside in Britain. My cat came as an outside cat as well, so there was no keeping her in. Buy and supply feed to the poultry coop. Right, let's go. Feed stock 25%. So probably do need another few bags of feed, but we've done enough to go and talk to Nelly. So maybe when we go back to talk to Nelly, I'll grab a few more bags of feed just to make sure they've got plenty. Because one does a quarter of a trough, so why don't we just pop like 4 bags in there? This is when Nelly gives me like bags of feed as a... There we are. An animal medicine. Oh, so if they get sick, then I can give them medicine. I don't know what would make them get sick. Whether it's just not feeding them or whether they need certain conditions like heating in the winter or anything like that. I'm not seeing anything like that in the shop though, so I would imagine it's just not feeding them. Okay, so let's go and have a chat with Nelly. Well, look at you. Your very first pen is set up and filled with healthy chickens. You've done a fine job. The farm feels more alive already. Your chickens will soon start laying eggs. Collect them regularly and you'll have a steady source of food and income. Remember, healthy animals make for better harvests. Feed them well and keep their home clean and they'll never let you down. I'm proud of the start you've made. Keep this up and soon your ranch will be the pride of Cropia. Congratulations! Your farm is now home to its first animals. Caring for them will bring you fresh products and new opportunities. Okay, so I would imagine now there's going to be something to say, come and see the mayor. In the old mailbox. And this is definitely where we ended the demo. So I went and like watered my crops again. I got a little, I didn't do as much in the days that I had either in the demo, because there just wasn't as much to do in general, and they wanted more stuff planted as well, which took longer and longer to water as well. So welcome to Cropia, tools for tomorrow, a new chapter on the ranch, and now help for growing your farm. Dear newcomer, I've heard wonderful news about the progress you've made. From clearing the land and planting your first crops to welcoming animals into your ranch, you've shown real dedication to the life we cherish here in Cropia. The community is proud to see your farm coming alive. As your farm grows, the work will grow with it. No farmer should carry every burden alone. Even the strongest fields flourish when many hands work together. Yay, helpers! That's why I want you to learn about hiring help for your farm. Please meet with Jake once again. He will explain how you can bring others to join you in your efforts. With their help, your farm will reach new heights and you'll have more time to explore the many wonders of Cropia. Keep up the good work, and every step you take builds not just your farm, but the strength of our whole community. So here we are, 38 minutes in. We're into the new stuff. Hiring people. Let's have a chat with Jake then. So, you've come to learn about hiring help for your farm. Running a farm is no small task, and as your land grows, you'll need extra hands to keep everything moving smoothly. Here in Cropia, when you talk to potential employees, they'll share their name card with you. That card is their way of saying they're open to working for you. Keep it safe and use it to start the hiring process. Now, word of caution, the employees who live in town are highly skilled, but their wages are quite expensive. But now I suggest looking elsewhere. There's someone wandering in the beach who might be more affordable for your first hire. Go speak with them, earn their trust, and when they hand you their name card, you'll be ready to recruit your very first employee. Once you do, you'll see how much easier life on the farm becomes with someone by your side. Remember, farming isn't only about crops and tools. It's also about building the right team to grow with you. Okay, so I just need someone to like water the crops. It shouldn't be that hard, right? So apparently there was someone wandering along the beach. So I don't know whether they mean the beach like down here, or whether they mean by the beach up the top. I think there's no one really wandering here, so I figure they probably mean around the beach hut sort of area. It's quite nice. Do you know what I should be doing? Picking all this up as I go, because you know it's going to ask for more of these, right? Okay. may as well gather things and then I can use them, or I can sell them, or whatever I need to do with them. Resin, wood, metal scraps. Planning for the future here. Which is something I really didn't do last time, because I didn't think I had a future here last time, and I didn't. My save game got deleted because it was only a demo. Maybe I don't have to pick up everything. See if there's a map, shall we? Okay, so yeah, we probably just want to go around to the beach house and see if there's anybody around there. I've done quite a lot of foraging, so I feel like I probably don't need to continue with that too much. Let's actually go and do what it's telling me to do, which is to go to the beach. Where are we now? Gymnasium, ranch, shop. Okay, it's round here to the left. I went slightly the wrong way, but it's okay. We can recover from it. Not a problem. So the beach is like over here. So there'll be someone over here by the beach house that will give me their card, hopefully. And then come and work for me. But then I'll have to pay them, which sucks. All right, let's start talking to people. Feeling overwhelmed managing your farm? Hire me if you need help. Here, take my name card. That was quick. Dan has given you their name card. You can now invite them to join your farm crew whenever needed. The name card has been added to your contacts. Use it to manage recruitment and strengthen your workforce. All right, let's keep talking to people then. Who are you? A light wind ran across the grass and flattened it for a moment. Then it sprung back up like nothing happened. Little scenes like that make my day softer. Aww. I'm glad I read that message now. I fixed the loose latch and brushed off some dust from the rails. Small fixes keep the place from falling behind. It's satisfying when a gate closes with a clean click. Ooh, I like what they say. Is that Dan again? No, it's Chris. Okay. A few birds hopped around the roots by the trail. They scattered when I got close, then circled back once I passed. The forest settles quickly after a bit of noise. These are all our little poems. Feeling overwhelmed managing your farm? Hire me if you need help. Here, take my name card. Oh, so we've got Matt as well now. Yay. So Matt and Don. No, I don't think we've spoken to Don, have we? Oh yeah, we have, because that was about the loose latch. And that's Tom. I stacked a few crates by the shed earlier and everything lined up just right. A neat row always feels satisfying. It makes the rest of the day feel organized. Why do I love these people so much? I just do. They're so cool. Okay. We interacted with Matt. I sat on the fence a minute and watched the clouds slide past. Sometimes the sky looks almost painted. Those quiet moments keep the day gentle. Chuck. The breeze at the beach was gentle today, just enough to carry the salt. Footprints trailed along the wet sand in long lines. It looked like a good warning to wander. I love it. And then I can right click to give them an item. So if I wanted to say give someone a piece of resin. Yeah. Call this a gift? Oh no, he doesn't like that. I guess we'll have to find out what they like a bit more. But anyway, I'm supposed to be hiring my first employee. So let's have a look. Employees. Matt, who has 53 hard work, 41 in farming and 33 in animal caring. Or 53 hard work, 39 farming, and 59 animal caring. I'm going to go with Matt and make him do all the watering and stuff that I don't want to do. I don't mind looking after the chickens. So 1 day for 85. Oh. Okay, let's go all the way back to my farm and have a chat with Jake. I don't really know what there's going to be for them to do today, to be honest. Maybe I should plant some more stuff for them to water. Alright, so get past the other shops. chat to. I'm hoping that they'll come tomorrow. That I'll have paid them for tomorrow, not today. But we'll see. Hello, Jake. We did it. Well done. You managed to hire your first employee. That's a big step forward, and it shows you're ready to take on the responsibilities of a true farm owner. Having someone by your side will lighten your load and give you more freedom to focus on what matters most. Remember, the people who work with you aren't just helpers, they're partners in building something lasting. Treat them well and they'll stay loyal, giving their best to see your land thrive, or maybe I won't give them resin again. With this, your journey in Cropia is moving into a new chapter. I'm proud of how far you've come already, and I can't wait to see what you'll build next. Congratulations, you're no longer working alone. Teamwork begins today. Woohoo! I don't see them. Oh, here they come. They ran all the way behind me. Oh, I should have talked to them on the way. Right. Dear newcomer, news travels quickly in Cropia. I've heard you've already hired your very first employee. That's a remarkable achievement. And it shows that you're well on your way to becoming an important part of our community. But remember, life in Cropia isn't only about tending crops or managing your ranch. Our town thrives through the friendships we share and the goods we trade to sustain one another. Before you begin, please speak with Jake once more. He will share his thoughts on how important relationships are to life here in Cropia. Build these connections and you'll find Cropia becomes more than a place to live. It becomes a home. Okay. Talk to Jake one more time. Oh, it's good to see you again. The mayor mentioned you're ready to take your next step in Cropia. Up until now, you've worked hard to build your farm and even brought on your first employee. That's no small feat, but farming here isn't only about tools, animals, and crops. Cropia grows strong because of the people who live here and the way we support each other. Take time to talk to the townsfolk, get to know them, and don't be shy to share a small gift. Kindness goes a long way. I tried that, it didn't work very well. Your employee will also appreciate these gestures, and it will make working together smoother and more meaningful. Strong relationships, that's the heart of life here in Cropia. Okay, so I need to talk to 3 townsfolk and give them gifts. Now let's have a think about what might be a better gift. Maybe wild herbs, feathers. It might also depend on who they are. I'll keep the feed there. The feed I wanted to put into the chicken's pen. So I'm thinking maybe feathers, maybe a bit of ginger, maybe wild herbs, or maybe a clam, maybe a worm. Only depends on who they are as to whether they like a worm. I feel like the sound effects might be a touch on the high side there, so I'm just going to see if I can do anything. Gameplay, graphics, audio. Oh yeah, let's have them in line with the background music volume. And then if ambient becomes an issue, then we'll change it. But we haven't done too much stuff with sound effects yet. I'm just feeling like that might be, like when I put that stuff into the chicken pen, that might be a little bit over the top. So let's just nip that one in the bud. Right, so let's see about, oh, I know, I'm going to give a feather to... You gather certain products from animals when you have the right tools. Make sure you have the proper equipment, like a milking tool or shears, and you'll be able to collect what your animals give. Each tool helps with different needs, so don't forget to bring what you need to collect. Okay, I'm going to give you a feather. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I can make use of this. Man, I need better presents. I probably need to start giving them my crops and things. I wonder if I'm allowed into town yet. Have I gone the wrong way for town? Probably. Oh yeah, I need to go this way. Here we are, here's the town. Picking stuff up. But as we go along and start getting crops and things and we can make food, stuff like that, will be getting a lot better. I don't know if I'm allowed in here. I can talk to the guard outside. That'd be someone to talk to, right? Newcomers must be approved by the mayor before entering. Complete the task he gave you about your farm first, then you'll be welcome here. When you finally step into town, remember to pay him a visit in his office. I wonder what you could make use of. I don't have much stuff, so do you want some metal scrap? You totally want some metal scrap, right? What am I supposed to do with this? Well, we'll talk to Jake anyway, even though nobody liked any of the gifts that I give them because they all suck. The gifts, I mean, not the people. Actually, maybe the people too. All right, Jake, I've done what you asked. Can I give Jake a present? I can, can't I? Ah, so you've been getting to know the folks around the area. That's wonderful. I can already tell people are starting to warm up to you. And your employee must feel more appreciated too. I haven't even talked to my employee. Building those connections is just as important as tending your fields or caring for animals. When friendships grow, life here becomes richer and opportunities you never expected will come your way. Keep reaching out, sharing your harvest and being kind. You'll find Cropia opens its heart to you more with every step. I'm glad to see you've settled in so well. This is only the beginning of the community you'll build here. Congratulations! You've begun building bonds in Cropia. Strong friendships will help your farm and the whole town flourish. Okay. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chat with Matt. Oh, okay. Matt, do you want a feather? Yeah. Not really useful to me. They still take it though. They don't really like items like that, do they? They just, I think they probably want food and things. Okay, so preparing your farm for trade. Your farm is starting to find its rhythm. Before you take on new responsibilities in town, I'd like you to build a stronger footing through steady trade and careful saving. Please focus on shipping what your farm produces, eggs from the coop and a healthy flow of crops through the shipping bin. As your sales grow and your savings reach a safer margin, you'll be ready for the opportunities waiting in town. Show that your farm can supply consistently and manage its earnings wisely. When you do, the path ahead will open more easily for you and for Cropia as a whole. Okay, so talk to Jake about selling. We'll do that first then. Hey there, looks like the mayor's keeping an eye on your progress. He wants to make sure your farm's ready for trade before you take the next big step. The goal's simple: sell what you've been producing, build up enough savings to stand on your own. Focus on consistency, eggs from your chickens, crops from your fields, everything counts. Keep an eye on your balance too. Don't worry too much about the numbers, just keep working steadily and the results will come. Okay, so we need 10,000 money, we're on 2,600. We need to sell 2,000, sorry, not 2,200 farm produce. So what I'm thinking is we are level what? 4. So there's probably going to be a few other crops that we can do now. Okay, I will cut the grass. So I'm going to make like 3 or 4 fields worth. And then hopefully I can hire someone daily to... Oops, sorry. Gonna water the ones I put down. Oh, nice job. I'll definitely be able to pay you every day. And if you can't cope, then what I can do is get you a friend. Because there was a second person who gave me a card. So they can do the animal tending, maybe. Well, like I say, there isn't a ton of stuff to do with the animals, really. Just put some food in their trough and they just lay some eggs and I pick them up in the morning. Okay, so that'll all be nicely watered by the time I come back. And I'm going to go and see what kind of crops I'm allowed to buy at level 4. Because they were level locked last time. I'm fairly certain they still will be. And I can see if I can get any kind of different sheeps and goats and whatever. I feel like this is good because it's not letting me race ahead. It's just saying, hey, take your time, have your downtime, do what you need to do. I think I just got in there before it shut. Nice. Okay, so it looks like I can buy corn, strawberry and eggplant. So I'm going to buy 24 of each. And I just type 24. Oh, I can. Wonderful. I remember there being a couple of seeds in the like farmhouse last time. There might be some this time. Although I never seem to use them because I want to buy the exact right amount for what I'm planting. But I'm imagining that the seeds, sorry, not the seeds, that the cooking show probably won't be around until a bit later. I don't want to like accidentally hit you with the hoe, sorry. We just do 24 of each basically, and then I've got my little helper to help water everything every day, and I might need to do some depending on how well they do. And I will try and help them out. All right, so strawberries. Doesn't say how long they take. Maybe it did when I bought them, but I didn't check. Let's put some strawberries down. Oh yeah, it's kind of saying growth and all that sort of thing on it when I look over it. I am trying to squeeze like the most out of every day here. Come on. I'm finding it a little bit hard to see exactly where I'm aiming at the moment. One in that spot there on the corner. Come on, get one in that spot. That's it. And that one there. Got 2 spots left that I'm trying to get them into. And it's not working for me. There we are. It's happened. That's good. Let's get some eggplants in. Actually, let's do one more field as well before my worker goes home. He might be going home though, I don't know. I might be lucky. So if he spends all day just watering these tiny little fields that I've got, and that's great. You start from that side and I'll go around here. Then we'll plant eggplants and corn, and then I will go to bed. And then I will have to remember to hire you again in the morning. I don't know whether it's a daily hire that continues until I say go away, or whether it's a hire them each day kind of scenario, because I've played games with either one really. So I'll go back to planting the eggplants as soon as I've managed to hoe out this field. Okay. It's very nice not to have to water myself. See the little green and white thing, the square that shows you where I'm putting things is there now. Okay, so once we've done with the corn, then I'll have a little look at the chickens, just make sure they're all okay for the day. And once all of this is ripened, we should have a really good income, hopefully. So I've planted about 80 crops. So 24 times 4 is 80 plus 4 times 4, 92. Actually, why have I got a worm on my hotbar? I must have somehow accidentally pressed the scroll wheel at some point. Okay, it's finished watering, which is great. That gives me a chance to get in here. If I only need one member of staff, I will only have one member of staff. In one day, he has managed to water all of these fields, so I feel like that's probably a good thing. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, Super Chef Radio is now on. Oh, I'd better get in there now. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, I just caught it. Just in time. I've unlocked tomato mushroom flatbread recipe. Check the cooking menu for details. Yay, we got our first recipe. Oh, there seems to be lots. Okay, nice. Consumption material. Corn, tomato, mushroom, and eggplant. So we've got corn, tomato, and eggplant all growing even. And mushrooms are foraged on the forest floor, especially in damp spots. Fleshy fungi that sprout after rain in dark, damp places. So on a day where it's rained, I can find them in the forest. Where is the forest? Do we have a forest somewhere? I guess there's kind of forest around here. Kind of forest around there. Maybe around these tree lines. Or maybe just generally around here where there's trees. Generally outside, I might find some mushrooms on the ground. Item storage. Oh, that's quite nice. Starting to feel a lot more at home now, to be honest with you, aren't I? Okay, so some things have gone into my hotbar that shouldn't have. Worms and ginger root and things like that. But overall, I don't think I particularly need to be throwing things in here yet. Tools cannot be stored here. That's fine. All right, I'm thinking probably it's time for bed. I'm feeling good about how much my farm has expanded. Okay, so sadly, the item I gave no points. I improved my skill in farming a little bit and my foraging skill. But we're going to need to work on things that they like. Probably, like I say, things like chicken eggs and tomatoes and things like that. My money's been reduced by 85 for my member of staff coming in. Yeah, they're going to come in and water all these crops for me. Amazing. So let's have a look at this. See if I've got my hoe in my... I'm trying to work out, like... There was, when I hovered over with a seed in my hand, it told me, like, how much time there would be left on it. But at the moment, no, it's not telling me that. So do I have to have a seed in my hand for that to happen? Like, watering can, maybe? It might just be only if I've got a seed in my hand. Okay, well, never mind. Let's go and have a look and see if there's any eggs to collect, or whether maybe my chickens might have needed a bit of time to grow up before making eggs, though. They are big chickens today, though, which is nice. Look at the coop. So yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any eggs today. So really all I can do is just keep on keeping on with making it, you know, planting as much as possible, and have a look around. Go in here, see if there was any seeds left. I left a few seeds on the bench here in the demo, but looks like no for now on that one. I'm not sure why we have a barn when all of the coops are like different. It's okay though. It's fine. So I've got enough money, I think, to get some different kinds of animals. Good morning, Tilly. Although it's only 6 in the morning, so maybe I should just gather things. I haven't seen any mushrooms so far, though. I'd imagine forested areas like this. But it said like only after rain, so... Oh, of course, I could be listening for another recipe right now. Run back, run back. I might be able to make it before 7. Quick. Problem is, because it didn't work for the first couple of days, I didn't get into the habit. And that's very dangerous. I need to be in the habit of getting myself recipes, because that's how I'm going to get people to like me. You know it. Corn chowder with clams. Oh, that's what I can do something with clams then. So cow milk, corn, salt, and clam. So I'm getting corn. The cow's milk, I will have to have cows for, and I need to be a bit of a higher level for that one, but that's okay. We'll get there. There's a fridge there. Can I put things in my fridge to cook from? It didn't work in the demo, but it works in this one. It works in the EA. Hold on to the cooking tool to cook. Improve your relationship with key persons. To get the blueprint. Oh, there's a cooking tool. I'm going to need to get that before I can cook. But it doesn't hurt to learn the recipes ahead of time, does it? No, it does not. Okay, my friendo is almost done with all of the... Wow. It's like nearly halfway through and it's only like 6 in the morning. I'm going to have to find you something else to do, aren't I? Like I'm going to have to get more stuff planted. So that you've got more stuff to do. Now, I don't really need anything like sheep, but I could get a head start on that if I'm a high enough level. I don't know if I am. So let's go and see. Level 6 for sheep. I'm close to... No, not even close to. No. So I could buy a little bit of feed. And other than that, it really is just a case of planting crops. It's all I can do at the moment until I can get into town. So it's what I may as well do. It sucks because I wasn't allowed in town last time. I'm like, yay, now I'm allowed to go in town because I've done it's early access and stuff. And then it's like, no, you can't. You've got to do that. You've got to do your farm first. I'm like, no. I am so sad. Okay, so I can only do the ones I've already got. So what I'm thinking is I will just buy 24 of them again. And I will just plant more. I need something to do, right? And it'll get me more money, so... I don't know why I'm individually clicking. I just feel like it, okay? I know I totally could be just... That's as much as I'm going to be able to do, though, isn't it? Because I won't have... Okay. So let me just see as well, socially. Oh, look. I can see all their favorite stuff. Oh, Dan really likes herbs and mushrooms and stuff. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Like, I literally could have easily given you your favorite if I'd have known that it was just there. All right, let's give you a herb as a present. Might need to wait for you to move though. Because at the moment, yeah, okay, I'm gonna not worry about it until he's done with his job, because at the moment it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, he needs something to do once he's finished, right? So this was corn here, so I'll do another thing of corn. And then it was eggplants, strawberries, and tomatoes. Oh, I undid it. That's no good. But at least I know how to undo things. Tap with the hoe again. What I'm hoping is that I'll be ahead with this. So, in fact, let's just go and cut all the grass, because that's going to all be in my way. I know kind of where I need to cut it from. So let's just do that before we start, and then it won't be in the way. There's worms and a bit of ginger root, I think, to pick up there. Trying to give you a present. There we are. I can't give the items while the employee is working. Wonderful. See, have we got any eggs today? These down here. Got a bit of basic feed for you guys as well, just in case you need some. Oh, you don't actually need a top up of that at all yet. I could have a lot more chickens in here, I think. And be absolutely fine. I don't know if there's like a total amount of chickens we can have in here or anything like that. C to sell, M to move. Other than that, there's really no more interaction. Can I pet them? No, I can only sell them. I don't seem to be able to pet them or anything like that. So we do need to get them some eggs. So I'll just work on expanding the farm out. I'll see if I can maybe give a couple of people a present. I don't feel at the moment like I need more employees than I have. When we get to that point, I will... You know I would never do this if I didn't have an employee. You know that I would... I would never. I would never water all this myself, but I don't mind hoeing it out once and then planting seeds every so often. That's fine, because I don't have to do it again then. And quite frankly, it's all I have to do at the moment, so... Getting a bit, weary there. I need to slow down a bit. Just slowly do my farming. I'll just kind of mark out the corners because I don't think the farmer, the farmhand can do this for me, sadly. There's not too much to do, thankfully. And they can water it before I plant in, so I can have a little rest if I want. We're only at 10:28 in the morning. Like, the days are very long in this, you may have realized. But I'm going to have to push the days on, I think, so that I can get harvests and chicken eggs and things like that. I'm going to be having to go to bed quite a lot, I think. Oh. Or I can just knock myself out. Oops. Well, that's going to mess things up, isn't it? It's 5 in the morning, so let's listen to the radio. A West Coast crab omelette. Very nice. I'm just going to collect them for now, and then we'll see what they're all about once they actually get to the cooking side of things. Okay, well, nothing went too badly wrong while I was, you know, prepping things. So I think we'll be okay. I'll finish hoeing out the areas. And then my employee can water them, and then I can grab the tomatoes that are ready to be harvested. Or maybe my employee will do it. Should we leave them and see if he does? I think maybe I should. Okay, how are these chickens doing? Are we going to get anything here from them? This is really better not be another game where the chickens don't lay eggs, because I will be cross. But I'll leave them. For at least a little bit. Let's see if there's any like sort of helps or my objective. I'm gonna go over to Nelly. Well, actually, once it's open. I can't go to Nelly's yet. What I can do is start planting these. But yeah, I'll head over to Nelly's and I will go and have a look at the chicken's description and see if it says anything about how long it takes them to grow up and sort of start producing for me. Thankfully, by the time I'd passed out, I think he was most of the way through watering everything, so... What I might do as well is if I find I've got time left, I might help water so that I can go to bed quicker. Ah, look, yeah, he totally is collecting the stuff for me now. When you collect the stuff for me, where do you put stuff? Do you have your own little box or what? Or do you just put it in the sell box? So if I want them, I need to... And the problem is he never got to the end of his work day yesterday, so I wasn't able to give him a present. And I do want to try and give presents to people if I can. Looks like some of the people in town like eggs. Should be quite nice. Okay, so we've got strawberries here. And a lot of these are multi-harvest as well, so they will need replanting after a while. I'm a seed sower. I've planted 150 seeds. It's looking nice, isn't it? I'm gonna put some cow stuff, some cows and sheep in once I get a better level. But the problem is my rep level seems to only go up with quests. So you can spend all day doing farming. You can get as many farming bucks as you want. It's not going to make a difference. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I think it will be 8 or 9 o'clock or something. That Nelly's will open and then I can go and do the checking that I want to do. Because I'm not sure what's going on with the eggs. I am probably quite impatient about that, but I don't know how they're going to show up. I don't know if they're going to be eggs on the ground. I don't know anything really. So if I do that... Oh, I see. It's just picking up things off the ground, isn't it? Gather wild herbs. I could go and do a bit of gathering of vital materials. And so hopefully I'll have all I need once they start asking for things. No point in me doing the farm work, is there? He's doing all of that. Although, like I say, I need to check on exactly where things get put by the staff member once they've been collected. It does not look like it's in my inventory. I don't know whether I need to go and ask him for the tomatoes or whether they will go in the fridge. I'll go and collect some clams and things as well. See if there's any salt down here too. There's a few cooking recipes that required some of this. So I don't see why not to gather it all up. Driftwood, metal scraps. Go all the way over here. Sadly, there's no waterfall, so I don't know. I don't think there's anything behind the waterfall. Is there like a secret cave? No. It's always worth checking for secret caves. But yeah, it's nice that I get to run off and just collect things while my member of staff does everything for me. Amazing. So there's butterflies around, but I don't have any kind of butterfly net. But the amount of tools that seem to be possible to get is a lot bigger than what I've got at the moment. So it's just letting me smell the roses for now. Some interesting looking plants along here. Oh, these are ginseng, ginger. Ginseng, ginger, ginseng, ginger. Loads of it. Very nice. The one I missed down there. Yeah, there is. I can't just miss that one. That's super cool. Oh, that's more berries. Okay, I've got some berries now. I'm gonna grab everything, you know it. Why can't I have the sunflower? What? What even is this? More berries. So all of these might end up being in a recipe at some point. So it's like, yeah, grab them. And nothing in this game, as far as I can tell, has any sort of perishability. So you may as well just grab everything and store it all and hoard it like a little hoarder. Like I am. In games anyway. Well, maybe a little in real life, but not too bad. I do try to throw things away I don't need. I am a bit like, if I need it, I'll be really sad that I threw it away or gave it away. Feathers. Wood. Is it 9 o'clock? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to go see Nelly. Via a feather and... let's go see what Nelly likes. What does Nelly like? Nelly likes, I think, eggs, wool, and milk. None of which I have yet. I get the impression that Garrick likes tomatoes, grapes, and something else, but probably tomatoes. One of those is tomatoes, I'm certain. And then Jake likes corn and milk and something else I can't quite tell. Doesn't like fish at all. Quite easy to try and make a good guess about what they like, so that's good. Right, okay. A small bird raised for its ability to lay fresh eggs. Produced by chickens on the farm, a common egg from hens, versatile for cooking and crafting sauces. Okay, doesn't say anything about... Helps animals grow and stay healthy. I can't see how well they're doing really at all. I don't know if later on I'll get some kind of tool for that. But I've had a good old forage. Tilly's come with me, look. And so what I'm going to need to do is I think I'm going to need to start just changing the day over. And start shipping well, let's go and see how my favorite little member of staff is doing. If they're finished, I can give them like a herb or something to thank them for their wonderful service. I could get a tomato to bring to Garrick. Maybe chat to some of the people behind the counters as well. Okay, you're not nearly done, so I'm going to help. Because I want to get the stuff as soon as I can. I don't know where he's put the tomatoes though, so I'm going to have a look around all of the storage boxes, the cell box, all of that sort of thing, to see if I can find out where he's put it, or whether he might give that to me at the end of the day once he's finished with his work. Don't know. I get everything I water. It's something he doesn't have to, so can't sleep until it's all watered, so... Oh, all right. I gotta be a bit careful now because I am getting sleepy. Just need to give myself a bit of time to chill. It's 5 per thing I water. Which isn't too bad. If I don't sprint, that helps. But better watering cans all around would probably be very, very useful too. Right, I am keeping an eye on it. I'll just finish this bed and I'll take a rest. I don't know if I can eat to help. I am wondering if I need to hire the other guy though, because that would be a lot quicker to get this done. He is getting it done in a reasonable amount of time though. Especially with my help, but if we don't want to see too much of me doing a load of watering, a second member of staff would be good for that. That's the other thing, is if he's collected the eggs first, I wouldn't know about that either. Oh, so actually that's the thing I could do, is go and check the cell box and see if anything has been put in there. It has not. Okay. And then, oh, hang on, there's a little tiny box of tomatoes that got left next to the cell box. That's what I was wondering about. So I'm gonna leave like 3 or 4 of them, or 5 of them or something, just as presents. I'm gonna sell 67 of them. No, I'm actually gonna sell them all, and we'll wait until the next one. And honestly, probably the rest of the stuff I'm just gonna keep. But I'm always gonna have tomatoes. I'm gonna have loads of them, so. By having a good spread of vegetables, once I've done this quest, I'll start keeping a few in the fridge unless I need money. I've actually got 859 left. 80 a day, so that's enough for 10 days of this guy without me having to sell anything. We've got another 800 coming in tomorrow, so I'm kind of thinking we probably could hire the other guy. Oh, he's egg and milk, Matt, because that's who I've hired. We haven't hired Dan. Oh, I've got a limit on them. Ah, man, 1 of 1. Yeah, of course. Okay, so I'm guessing that will improve later on. Oh, he's on the last one anyway. Okay, wonderful. That's great stuff. I've no idea when the chickens are going to lay eggs, but we're going to go to bed right now. Because at the moment, there's not enough stuff to do in the day. I want to open up the town. I've not given anything away today. Oh no, I'm so bad. I'm glad I didn't try and give a herb to the wrong person though. Because I was like, oh, that's my employee, but it's no, that's the one that I had a name card for but didn't hire. I got 864 out of my shipping bin. We need to make 10,000. So I think we'll sell probably more items than... I think the money for the items is going to be the harder thing. Collecting the corn, collecting the strawberries. Yay, we have eggs. Oh, we got 5 today. Okay, it'll take us like 4 days then, probably. I could top that up with 25% per one, so it needs to be below 85. And then we're just going to spend a bit of time helping with watering, helping with collecting stuff. I'm not happy with how my hotbar is looking at the moment, so I'm just going to sort that out a bit, and my inventory in general. I need feed there. I need watering can there. Okay, so let's go and sell my eggs. I need 20 eggs to be sold. So that's the first 5. Let's get my empty hand and I can collect the corn. Oh. Can I then water it, or? Let's fill my watering can with water. It might be the corn is a one deal. Let's water it and then try and collect the corn. See if that makes a difference. No. It looks like corn is our one-shot wonder. Let's see how much corn sells for, though. Is it good? Is it a good amount of money? $18 each. That's just off 2 plants. Got like 100, so that's not too bad actually. Plant is dying. Hold to remove it. I don't get why that died. So will the strawberry die? Collect strawberries. 0 of 5. Oh, that removed it. Oh, well done, me. Why is it removing instead of collecting the pot? Do you know, I'm going to let that guy do it. You know that. I'm going to go back to watering because I feel like I'm mucking it all up. At least he won't do that. At least he'll take it when it needs to be taken. And I feel like corn is going to need a bit of extra TLC. So it looks like he goes around and does all of the harvesting first. I won't bother like replanting the ones that need replanting. I'll just do watering. You can just get that corn so I don't mess it up. It'll be fine. And maybe tomorrow I'll actually give you an egg or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll just... Well, we'll maybe do that once I've finished. Yeah, so he seems to be doing a really good job of just like collecting them and then taking away the dead plants and things and not like mucking it up and being great at it. So, you know, he can just stay doing that. That's fine. Did I get my recipe this morning? I'm not sure if I did or not, but because you can get them twice a day, I've already been trying my best to get them each day. I'm not too worried if I miss 1 or 2. But I think I'm going to need to go get some more corn seeds once it hits 9 o'clock. We'll need another 24. We might need another 24 the day after as well once these ones ripen. They might just be a bit of a one-hit wonder. I hope the one missing strawberry isn't too annoying. It's either a case that the corn is like the wrong season or something. Or like I say, the plant just dies after the first harvest. A couple of little boxes of corn sat there that we can make some money with. Can't get more until 8 o'clock anyway, so. Oh, there's 72 strawberries. And 54 corn. Lovely. So that's 2,000 out of my however many thousand I need. Once the eggplants are ready, that might help a little bit as well. We've got a lot of watering to do, sadly. I thought I might get away with less watering this time, but no. No, we have to. It's like our ritual. It's our path of fire. Our hazing ceremony. Our initiation into the farming life, apparently. So I'll keep watering until it's time to go get the corn seeds, and then I'll go plant those. And hopefully, I'm really hoping that from now on the chickens will just lay daily eggs. But they just maybe needed a few days to grow up. I don't know whether extra... I'll just go and get them now. I don't know whether like extra chickens in there would be helpful. I don't know how many are supposed to be in there, or like if it's got a limit to it. It doesn't say. So I guess the only way to find out is to for science it. It said to put 5 in there. So let's try and buy another 5 and see if we hit any kind of limit with it. And then I'm going to buy another 24 corn seeds, or maybe 48. Depending on how much it costs, because money is getting lower, definitely. Okay, so how much is 48 going to put me back? Oh, that'll still be fine. I'm getting money each day as well. I'm getting a couple of thousand each day, so 400 is no problem. All right, let's go back and see if these chickens still pop in there, and then we'll go and plant the corn. So I've got 5 more chickens. Deploy, 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 deploy. Apparently, that's fine. 10 chickens in there is cool. I don't know if it has a max. It does not say. So I cannot know. But yeah, I think it just wants us to do like half an hour to an hour's worth of kind of just sorting the farm out, making sure I've got stuff every day. I know how to ship things. I know how to grow things. That I'm making enough money to pay my employee every day. That sort of stuff. That I don't pass out. Oops. So yeah, I figure I'll just help out. It'll be nice. And then maybe we can work on some upgrades and things once we can get into town. I can do like maybe half a patch with a... Is it 12 that I can do with this watering can? Probably. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's half a patch. It's 12. So I need to fill it once in the middle of each patch. So to do all 8 of these, I would need to refill 16 times, which is why it's amazing that I have a friend to help me out. But I do feel like the days are possibly actually in this a touch long. I want to be like having the day turn so that I can get more crops. I mean, whether it's just a case that I need to plant more crops, I don't really know. I need to get rid of these though, they're right in my way. I don't know if I can expand the farm either. Obviously I wouldn't be able to in that direction, maybe in that direction. Because we've got things like fruit trees, so if I'm gonna have an orchard going on, then let's see if there's anything else to ship. I don't think there is, so that's fine. Ah, so this is my tool storage. So if I don't need to hoe things today, I can put my hoe in there. I like that there's different storages for things because it actually kind of keeps things nice and even. Oh, really? Okay, you know what? I'm going to wait for you to finish that. And once you have, we're going to go to bed. And then hopefully there'll be lots of things ready in the morning for us. There'll maybe be some more eggs. There'll maybe be some more stuff on the farm to do. I don't know whether it wanted me to do more than this, but I think within a few days I should be able. Are you nearly done? 1, 2. Please don't run out of water on the last one. That's what would have happened to me had I been watering those. Okay. But it puts a sensible amount of water in. It puts 12 in and then tells you to plant 24. So that makes so much sense. All right, let's begin a new day. Current balance 3,000. So it's wanting me to have a balance of like 10,000 probably. It's not allowing me to have too many employees, so it's kind of helping a bit with that. Not allowing me to do too much. Right, let's have a look and see if the chickens laid any eggs. They did. How many did we get? 5. So it looks like daily eggs from the chickens. And if you click on one, it gives you all the rest, but it takes them 2 or 3 days just to get started. So I will keep on keeping on selling those the next few days, and then I'll start giving them as presents to my farmhand. We have 24 corn for the next time we need it, but at the moment we don't. We shouldn't need to feed the chickens, I don't think. Maybe we do. Oh yeah, they're on 75. We can definitely throw that bag of feed in there then. It's nice to have them at 100%. And I'm going to let my farm worker do the gathering because I muck it up. And the farm worker never mucks it up. So I'm going to start watering while he gathers. And then once all the gathered stuff is sat by the box nicely for me, I will pick that up and sell it. And today we've got tomatoes and we've got eggplants. And once these ones at the back here start coming in as well, we'll have a lot more to sell. I feel like this is a good farm size though. I don't feel like we need more than this. It might take a couple of extra days. I am kind of glad as well that the first thing he does is harvest. That means I can just water. One day we'll have an axe and a pickaxe and stuff. We'll be able to go in the mines and things. Wow. We'll be able to do more than just water. Think of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna play this for a decent length of time, so we'll have at least another 45 minutes. And then if you guys like really like it, and like I say, usually 5,000 views on this channel, get another one on this channel. But like the long play stuff I'm going to be doing for like streaming and putting on the second channel and stuff obviously won't have that kind of requirement. But it'll be very much more like, what's my whim? What does the chat want? What does everyone sort of want? And there'll be like nowhere near as much pressure on the game to perform, which would be so nice. It will just feel good. Just hope I have enough time to do everything I want to do. It's always the problem. I'm always okay until it's like you've got the dentist today, or you've got like a medical appointment today, or you've got like something else you have to do today, and it's like, I wanted to do recording. You've got to go to the shops right now. Okay, so we are low on stamina now. So I need to take a little rest. Can I sit down anywhere? I forget. I think you might be able to sit down for stamina, or was that another game? Probably another game. You know what I'm like. I'll just slowly water the strawberries. It's nice that it does give you the warning sign. I didn't know that I was going to pass out when I got to 0 stamina. Not every game does that. Some will just give you a warning. Some will be chill about it. So fill water. Filling water is a good way to wait for some stamina to come back as well. But it would be nice to have tools that do a little bit more. And I don't know if I'll be able to upgrade the tools that my helpers have, or whether the helper is kind of a replacement of tool upgrades. And it's just a case of you get more helpers and no one ever gets to do more than one plot at once of watering. Don't really know. Have I done all the watering so far? I think I have. Okay, so while my stamina comes back up, I'll have a quick look at what has been harvested. It looks like we've got 72 eggplants, which will sell for 1,000. And 72 tomatoes, which will sell for 864. This is going a bit slow, isn't it? So we're going to get another 2,000 today. So far, we've reached 3,000. So we'll be halfway through tomorrow. And then maybe another couple of days worth. We're getting 10 eggs a day as well. And like I say, once these guys are ready, there's going to be a lot more coming out of each. Yeah. Okay. I've got 100 stamina back. I keep trying to fill up my watering can in Tilly's house. That's not going to work. And it is nice that corn is the only thing, seemingly. I don't know how the strawberries are going to be and how much they're going to sell for and stuff like that, but whether they're going to have a second thing. I'll water that one because he's going to do it anyway. You know it, I know it, we all know it. And really, other than watering, the only thing I have to do is give people presents, of which I kind of don't want to because a lot of them are eggs and milk and stuff, and I want to get on and get my reputation up. So I don't want to be giving eggs to people for liking me at the moment. Later on, I probably will. I'm also not sure if there's going to be problems with overcrowding or anything like that. Can I see? I wish I could see how far along these were coming. Like, there was a button. Like, if you know, like, for sure, you've played this and you know for sure, you're not making it up, okay? No making it up. You know for sure what it is, what combination of things you need to do to be able to see the growth stages. Let me know in the comments. Only if you know for sure, though. No making it up. I say that because there are quite often, it happens sometimes. People think a thing is how a thing works, and they're actually not entirely right about it. So if you have checked it and you know for sure, and you've got a method and it works every time, and you've done it in the game and you're not just watching, you've played the game too, then you can tell me. Or if you're the dev, then you're allowed to tell me too. Because I would imagine that you'd know how it works if you coded it, right? Let's hope. Okay, we are nearly there for the day. So it's been a lot of watering. So gonna have another 2,000 sold in the shipping bin. I could try and sell some of the ginger and ginseng. If I'm a little bit short one time, I'll sell some of that maybe. But the forage stuff really doesn't sell for a ton. A lot of different bundles of fiber there. That resin, all the resin I have only sells for 100. So the money is definitely in the crops in this one. All right. Time for bed again. Like an hour after I got up. But, you know, that's what we're doing right now. That's how it is. Just getting that little bit of money together. Bit of a grindy bit, but we are getting richer as we go. So more watering to do today. We've done 5,000 out of our monies, and we've done 10 of the 20 chicken eggs. So tomorrow, the chicken eggs will then be fair game to give away for presents and things, so I can start doing that. Because that'll be our... Got only three per egg. Wow. Okay, it looks like the strawberries are ready. And he's harvesting those for us. Lovely. The corn over here is ready, but I've got some more ready to replace it as well. And I will just start watering while he gathers. And then after tomorrow, I can start giving him eggs. So we've done easily our 200 produce. It's just, it's not worth enough yet. 10,000 is a lot of money. It is a big quest to be allowed in the gates. It better not. It better not be like, yeah, well, it's only early access. We haven't actually made the town yet. I'll be so mad. I'm hoping for big things. But it's kind of like going to be kind of a 10-15 minutes of watering, like, so per day. We've got another 2 or 3 days to do. And we'll be able to get into the village at the end, probably, of the episode. And then if there's lots and lots of stuff to do, we might do another episode of this to show all of that off. Problem comes when I start running out of stamina myself. But that's like 3 or 4 fields worth of stuff today. I'm actually hoping that it might be more than just 2,000 today. And if that is the case, then we might have it by tomorrow, which would be amazing. Gonna try and make sure I don't go over. But I'll just finish those 12. I'm going to fill the thing back up. And I'll take a little mini break. This guy's taking ages to harvest too. I'm gonna have all the fields watered by the time he's done to harvest. But it really is a case of I have to choose which I want. I expect harvesting is probably an equal amount of stamina use. I think it's probably 5 again. Okay, that's another field done. How you doing with those strawberries, matey? Getting quite a lot of strawberries off each one as well. It's 2 whole fields worth. It'll probably be about 140 of them. And I think they sell for a good amount too. But I'm going to need to start replacing the corn as well. Once that's all done. But yeah, I like working alongside someone. Isn't it just... I can understand, I think, why a lot of you guys say, hey, I like to play games alongside you while you chat to me and you're playing the same game. I like to sort of body double. It feels nice, doesn't it? Have a little companion working alongside. Let my stamina go up to at least 40, I think. And do a little bit more. Lovely. I'm just going to see how many strawberries he managed to get. How many strawberries are there? 141, so that's 2,000 almost of just strawberries, which will bring us to about 7,000. So by the time we've done the corn and the tomatoes, that'll probably be another couple of thousand. So I think we'll be somewhere close to 9,000 at that point. So if we get anything the next day, then I think we'll be done with the 10,000 at that point. So yeah, having this amount of crops, yes, is a lot to deal with and manage. And because I don't have anything else really to do, I have to help because this guy's just not quick enough. I'm stood around doing nothing otherwise. So we need 4,950 basically. And we've already got 2,000 of it. So if I need to, I'll sell things from just my general inventory that I've scavenged around the place to make it up. Because I would love to have this quest done. Because we're nearly at 2 hours now. So I'd love to, for the last sort of half an hour of it, to be us doing something other than watering crops. There's been way too much watering crops and way not enough of anything else. But the first part of it where we were just getting animals and we were putting the fields together and we were hiring people and we were going and talking to them and we were giving them gifts and all that stuff, that was really cool. But it's really very much like, yeah, spend half an hour kind of just working on your farm, please. And I'm like, no, I want to just like do other things. And the game's like, no, you're not allowed to because you're not allowed in the town. I'm like, no, game. Gotta let me. Yeah, corn is definitely a weird one. You kind of just have to replace it every single time. You always get some corn from it though, so it seems all right. I'm gonna remove the corn because that doesn't take any stamina. So I may as well do that, and then I'll replant it while my friend is over there harvesting the tomatoes. This is why I wanted someone who's good at farming. I could tell very, very much that the farming side of this was going to be much more labor intensive than the ranching side. You don't even have to pet those chickens. You just do nothing with them and they're like, ah, yeah, lovely. Here's some eggs. But then the eggs don't sell for very much. So that's the downside to that one. I missed a corn there. Just throw these in. So I'm thinking this should probably be our last harvest. Did we? I think it was probably about 3 or 4 days worth. What are we on? The 7th day. It took us 3 days to even get to this point. So as much as because there's so much watering to do, it probably feels like a lot. It's actually not been a lot. And we're nearly there with today's. And tomorrow, probably my staff member will do most of this because I'll be busy off doing other things. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe we'll have one more day of it. So I'll just water this. Then I've got the tomatoes to water. I can do that while he's finishing off getting them together. And then we'll see how much money I can scrape together. So we've got some corn there. That's 72, which is worth 1,200. So that's 3,285. Now then. That will bring us up to somewhere around 8,000. And it's reached 10,000 money. So all the money I'm spending on my staff member, sadly, is money that's not going towards this. But okay, that's fine. So I need to factor that in as well. We could sell the tomatoes. And I think at that point we'll be very close to being where we need to be. So if I can try and get it to work so that we've hit the 10,000 tomorrow, that'd be great. Oh, we still got chicken eggs that we need to sell. Do I have any in my inventory? No. And there's only 5 in there today. So we are definitely going to need one more day just because of the chicken eggs, if nothing else. Ooh. I have to ship that amount, sadly. So yeah, we'll need one more day of watering anyway, regardless. So I'm not going to sell all my gubbins because my gubbins might be useful later. So that's 4,149. So by the time we're going to get all of our chicken eggs through, we'll be done. So, okay, let's pop in here, go to bed. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. So I'm 9,203. I just need another 800. I am very much hoping there'll be a tomato harvest or some eggplants or something that will allow me to make that. I'd be very sad if nothing was ready. No, there's some eggplants, tomatoes, and corn ready today. Lovely. So I'm going to start the day with my eggs. So that's 420 now. Of course, today's the first day we get 10 eggs. Okay, so I'm going to ship 5 of them. And I am going to keep 5 of them. And I'm going to maybe give those to my worker at the end of the day. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly, that my worker likes eggs. Yeah, eggs and milk. So, yes, brilliant. And also Nelly likes eggs. And I could keep back a tomato or two now for Garrick. And maybe a bit of corn for Jake. And then I can try and maybe speak to the other people around and try and see what they like. Yeah, actually, let's collect some corn. And I'll give one to Jake. Hey, this is great. You really didn't have to, but thanks. So did that help in any way? It will greatly increase relationship, but maybe overnight it'll show me more stuff. 0 of 3. So there might be maybe some quests they can give me once they like me enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go give some presents out while my friendo over there does all the work. Oh no, I should take tomatoes. I need to take at least one tomato. So kind of forgetting presents for people, I'll just kind of like grab one. And take that over. So done Jake, and I need to talk to the people behind the tills because I've not done that yet, and so there's probably another 2 people that I'll be able to like talk to once it gets to 7 o'clock. Okay, so Garrick, I think Garrick likes tomatoes, so let's see if that's a thing. You've got an eye for quality. I really appreciate this. I was hoping that these would show up, but they might show up overnight, possibly. Oh, right, here we are. Garrick seems to appreciate gifts that are fresh, juicy, and full of natural sweetness. So possibly a strawberry as well. That might be a strawberry rather than grapes. It looked like grapes, though. And doesn't seem to like things that are cold, hard, or dug up from the ground. Jake doesn't seem to enjoy anything that smells of water or comes from the river, and values gifts that come from the land, nourishing, natural, and full of energy. Nelly seems to enjoy gifts that come from hardworking farm animals, soft, warm, and full of care. Nelly doesn't seem to appreciate things that grow on vines or trees. They've really made the writing in this lovely. I can't remember whether I mentioned, like, in the demo about the writing not being kind of, not feeling very soft or something, but, like, I genuinely feel like everything that I had any kind of issue with. Nelly was eggs, right? It has been completely fixed and sorted, and it is really nice now. So it's like, yeah, I'm really happy. Oh, this is lovely. It makes me smile already. So hopefully then everybody is happy today. Let's see if the people inside, give it 2 minutes, I should be allowed in the door. If I can talk to them and start to give them gifts as well. Larry, fresh seeds today. What are you planning to plant? Quick grows bring quicker returns, while slower crops often pay more if you can wait. Okay, so now do we have Larry here? Key person. Employee. Stats, that's all the things I found and things like that. If you give Tilly something daily, it'll leave a gift for you the next morning. Interact to claim it. Oh, I need to give Tilly a present too. 10,000 money, 20 chicken eggs. Yeah, it doesn't look like Larry. Let's try and interact again. Take good care of your crops. Healthy plants yield more in different seeds and different profits. Pick what fits your time and goals. Okay. Larry showing up? No. Okay, well, let's go and talk to the other person in the other shop, and maybe overnight they'll show up. You never know. You never know what might happen overnight. And then I'll go and sell some stuff. So this is Martin. Oops. Healthy animals make a happy farm. When your livestock are well fed and cared for, the whole farm thrives. What are you looking for today? Maybe a new animal or a pen to house your growing herd? Maybe if I see them outside of time, I don't know. They have hearts, as if they are someone you can interact with. So I might come back and give them presents if I really can't work out what's going on with them. But it'd be nice if they showed up so I could try and get better presents for them to start with. I mean, maybe try to give Martin an egg. That might help. Like, gather the feather. I mean, someone who's involved with animals might enjoy an egg. Yes. Thank you. I'll put it somewhere safe. Okay, well, they kind of liked that, but probably not, like, super liked it. But I just want to see if that will be enough to show them up on the friend list or not. Okay, so we're back here again, and yeah, not a ton has happened. So I'm going to start with some watering. Then when I need a break from watering and my stamina's low, I'll take those husks of corn out. It is nice though that if you're trying to water and Tilly, or whatever you call your cat, I mean, I would always call it Tilly, and your Tilly gets in your way, then you can at least tell them to go home. I think that's a very important thing. So yeah, if we chuck some more water over there, this absolutely should be the last day that we need to do anything now. So we just need to pull out that corn, sell everything that he's harvested. I've forgotten his name. It's terrible. I'm so bad. Matt. Everything that Matt has harvested for us, I can sell. And that will definitely get us to the 10,000. We definitely got enough chicken eggs today. So that is the quest finished. And we can move on to newer things. If it tells me that I need double the amount, then I'm rage quitting though. But yeah, actually, the mayor decided you needed to have 20,000. Sorry. And I said that I would remove the corn when I had run out of stamina, because that doesn't take stamina to do. And just allows me to have a break while doing something useful. Then I'll do some more watering. Then when my stamina runs low on that, I'll go and sell all of the produce stacked up over by the sell box there. That's nice, that is. It just gives you the opportunity to do what you want with it. So you don't have to have any kind of helper box. Sandrock is very much one where it will have, you'll have to put a helper box down before you can do that sort of thing. So, do I have any more? No, I don't have any more corn seeds, but I'm actually not that bothered. Does my face look bothered? No. My can is empty. But I could actually go and grab some more. I could go and grab some more seeds. Maybe I'll do it in the morning if I'm on the way somewhere else, to do something else. But for now, it looks like Matt is doing some watering now. My Matt. Matt's doing some watering, so it shouldn't be as long now. But I would not mind at all having a second member of staff to help with all of this. Yeah, I'm being Agent of Chaos about this, okay? I know I didn't finish the last one. It will get done, though. So far, the only thing I've had to replant has been the corn, and it is a bit annoying because of that. It's just an annoying crop in general, because it's just, you're constantly having to replant it. So I don't know whether I'll have too much corn going forwards. And having to constantly water everything is a bit annoying too. But like I say, I'm really hoping that I can... What I might do is this will be my last corn here on this side. And I may keep it rather than... Okay, let's go and sort out the cells. The sales. So if I keep that corn in my inventory, sell the eggplants, and sell the tomatoes, that should be plenty to bring me up above the 10,000. Loads of random stuff. Keep the eggs and stuff. Well, actually, I could sell the eggs. You know why? Because I'll have plenty more in the morning. How is their stuff looking? 60% on the feed stock. That'll be plenty until tomorrow. We'll probably need to top them up tomorrow on their feed. And that has allowed my stamina to mostly replenish itself. So we can just go and finish off these last few beds. This was very good for making the amount of money that I needed to make. But if I do find that he's just not getting through the watering, this is the last watering I'm going to be doing. Well, I don't know. Depends how much help he needs, really. But I'm not particularly keen on just doing tons of watering. It was okay for one quest's worth. But I would love to be doing other things like upgrading tools and going on adventures and going down the mine and gathering stuff and building things. And I would hope that that would happen in the town. I would hope that this is not going to be the end of this as well, that there will be more to it. I am very, very glad that the hiring mechanic is in though, because I wasn't able to show that in the demo, and it's nice to show hiring mechanics in any game that has them. And a bit tired now. I'll go fill my watering can up and just help with the last few little bits on that last field. But I am kind of feeling like maybe one field of 24 per crop might be a better amount, while we don't have so many helpers. Not sure why that one got missed. Oh, my watering can's empty. That's fine. You can do the last like 4. That's fine by me. So we should be done overnight. And I'll try and remember to listen to the radio in the morning and grab a recipe. Oh, and also, oh no, did I sell the, maybe I could grab an egg out of the sell basket. So once he's finished with those last couple of bits, then I will be able to give him a present, which I've been trying to do for ages. I want to get more about presents, because it looks like they can give me quests and things once presents are done. Okay, it looks like you're done. Yeah, have a chicken egg, Matt. Such a lovely surprise. Well, you're worth it, okay? Don't let anyone ever tell you you're not. Oh, and I could try and give Jake some more corn too, right? Giving Jake any presents today? Oh no, we have. Save it for tomorrow. All right, bedtime and then new recipe time. And it looks like quest done time. Yeah. 11,000 in the bank. I got 2 points with Garrick, 2 points with Nelly, 0 points with Martin, but possibly Martin is now showing up for me. So that might have been just enough to get him to show up on the thing. So we'll see if Martin shows up and everyone else doesn't, then we'll know. Let's listen to the radio. You've unlocked a strawberry milkshake recipe. Yum. And it looks like it's telling me to talk to Jake. So I'll have a look in my mail if there's any mail or anything like that. No. Let's have a chat to Jake then. Well done. You've proven your farm can sustain itself and keep the goods flowing. That's a big step for any farmer. You're no longer just surviving, you're managing. With that kind of stability, the mayor will surely see you as ready for bigger things. Keep your shipments steady and your savings healthy. Congratulations! Your farm supply and savings are ready, Town opportunities now await. Okay, so you can look after the farm today. I'm off to town to see what opportunities await. Although I might grab the eggs first. Someone might like those as a present, to be honest. And that's the nice thing about him not putting stuff into the sell box directly. All right, so in theory, I should now be allowed into the town, right? Right? Yay! Town opportunities await. Hey, Branson, some people may help you more once they know you better. It's all about trust. Gifts work wonders too. Just show you're willing to connect and they'll open up to you. All right, then. So let's have a little look at my social engagement and see who's showing up. So it looks to me like Martin, as much as Martin is a person, and you can give Martin presents. I haven't given anything to Tilly today. Tilly, would you like some corn? Oh no. Tilly? I'm not entirely sure how to give Tilly stuff because Tilly just like runs around me and never doesn't. Let me know in the comments if you know how to give Tilly stuff. Oh, here we are. Zed, interact with cat. Yes. Meow. You don't need to let me know in the comments anymore. All right, let's talk to people, see who they are, what they're doing. So this is Ben. I stopped by the dock and watched boats drifting in and out. Water rocked gently against the post. It felt peaceful. Oh, I love talking to the villagers so much. Who are you? George. Growing peaches is worth the effort once trees bear fruit. They sell quickly since people love them fresh. With good care, the orchard pays you back in time. Smelting gold ore into ingots brings high value at the shop. It takes effort to haul, but the returns are strong. Mining carefully pays off in the long run. Feeling overwhelmed? Managing your farm? Hire me if you need help. Here, take my name card. Ethan! Lovely, okay. The sky was overcast this morning, but the air felt cool and fresh. A few folks in town pulled their jackets tighter. It gave the square a quieter mood. I went through the tool shed earlier and cleared out a pile of scrap. It looked better once everything had its place. Clean spaces keep the work simple. Ethan already gave me the card. Let's have a little look at the map and see if we can... Oh, hello, who are you? Brad. Cheese made from cow's milk sells for more than the milk itself. The jars look tidy and buyers pay extra for the flavour. It's a good way to stretch your ranch income further. I would like to see socially if anybody is showing up. Meet and interact with the townsfolk to get to know them better. Doesn't seem to be opening anything up by talking to them at the moment, so I may need to give them a gift, or I may just need to go and see if I can find the mayor. Mayor's office is like a big blue building at the back there. What's this one then? This is the barber shop. Oh, it's next door. Okay, it's kind of over here, I'm guessing. Is this the mayor? Oh, he's only open at 9? Rubbish. Let's see if I can get any more name cards, maybe. Feeling overwhelmed managing your farm? Hire me if you need help. Here, take my name card. Nice. I passed by the beach and saw families picking shells. The kids filled their baskets like it was treasure. It was a cheerful scene. Oh, here's Sam. You can be an employee as well. How much do these guys cost then? $95, $95, $80, $95. Well, they're all 95, so that's not so bad. Can't believe I got to wait a whole hour. The broom caught a few stray feathers near the door. I like catching small things before they pile up. It saves time later in the week. Okay, map-wise, what else have we got? The pawn shop, the museum, and the gymnasium ranch shop, and the vehicle store. I wonder if anything else is going to let me in earlier. It's 8 o'clock now, so let's check. 10 o'clock? That's even worse than the mayor's office. These lazy town people. Okay, there's a vehicle shop. Ride the scooter. 200 a day. This rental does not renew automatically. Don't know. I will have a go at that in a minute, but I want to go inside there. Oh, can't go in there apparently. There's like a gymnasium and a museum. A gymnasium. Okay, so let's have a look at the gym. 10 o'clock for the gym. And the museum. A bit further along, which is over here in the corner. Let's have a look and see if we can go in there. When we get to reputation level 10, we can go in the museum. Okay. So you've got reputation level matters a lot, and quests seem to be how you get reputation. I feel like I just need to be pretty much waiting. I've already interacted with Brett. Tim? Heading into the cave is easier with a good pickaxe and lantern. The better your tools, the deeper you can go safely. That's how you'll start bringing back larger hauls. But yet again, I don't think like anybody is of the main characters is like adding up here, so it's yeah, I need to wait. I'm wondering if while I'm waiting I should try and talk to people, or oh no, there's another name card. Okay, well that's not so bad. Here you, Sean. The mining cave felt steady and still when I peeked inside. Small drips echoed against the stone. It's a quiet reminder of what lies below. Oh, there's Tim. Got a lot of name cards now. That's really good. Catching herring at the beach is a simple way to earn money. They may not sell for much alone, but a full basket adds up quickly. With enough patience, it turns into a steady income. Okay, we can go in now. Finally, good grief. Hello, Mayor. Interact with George. A good farmer is also a good neighbor. Building bonds with the people here is just as important as tending your crops. You'll find that a friendly gesture goes a long way. Try giving gifts to the townsfolk and getting to know them better. It's a great way to start. All right, so let's just see if George has been added. Lovely. And George, by the looks of it, quite likes driftwood. Let's have a little look and see. I think we have some of that. How generous of you. I truly appreciate this. It looks like you don't have to give them many gifts that they like before they, you know, get to 3 hearts or whatever. But whether 3 hearts just goes up means they go up a social level, I don't know, because it looks like he's maybe got 3 quests or something there. Probably 1 quest per heart, isn't it? So I should probably go and give Garrick and Nelly some presents. I don't think I've got any tomatoes left though. So next time I have tomatoes, I'll give them to... I think I've got stuff for Jake, though. Gifts today. How many gifts have I given? All right, I think we should probably head back now and go to Jake, give him a present, It says press C. Oh, there's mail waiting for you. Yeah. So I'm hoping it'll start to pull me around different people and they'll be added as key characters. And then as I give them more stuff, I was like, oh, what's going on here? Oh, there are some tomatoes ready. I would like to collect a tomato or two because I want to give them as presents. Okay, so hello, Jake. Seeds can be purchased at the farm shop and livestock can be bought at the ranch shop. You'll find everything you need there to start growing your farm. Your crops and livestock will need time to tend daily, so make sure you plan enough of your day to take care of them. Have some corn. This is great. You didn't have to, but thanks. So hopefully Jake will now give us a quest. I am hoping. If we can get to like 1 heart. Okay, I'll just keep those for now. And I'm going to have a little look at what's in the mailbox. Dear newcomer, you've proven your dedication to your farm, and now I encourage you to look beyond your own land. I'd like to invite you to visit me at the mayor's office, which we already did. There we can talk more about how your farm fits into the wider community and what responsibilities come with it. Meeting with the townsfolk will also help you understand the people who live and work alongside you in Cropia. By building connections in town and learning how to manage both the land and people, you'll prepare yourself for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. And as your farm expands, you may also find yourself in need of more helping hands. I look forward to seeing you soon and to welcoming you not only as a farmer, but as a member of our town. Lovely. Okay, so I guess we need to head to the mayor's office, talk to George, talk to 5 townspeople, and then get a second employee, which should be really easy to do because we've got loads of people's details there. Oh, actually, it's this way, isn't it, to the town? Got to turn right to go to town. But yeah, if we head straight to the mayor's office, we can have a chat. And this is what I'd hoped for. I was like, as soon as we go back to George, we'll probably then be able to start properly talking to the townspeople. I'm going to stop sprinting there because it was causing problems. If I need to go a bit over 2 hours just to at least start off that. But I think this deserves maybe another look. Maybe another episode just to really dig into it and see how, like, because this is all the really new stuff. We've done quite a bit of new stuff. We did that quest opening up the town, obviously, and now we're in the town, so we're getting to see a lot of new things. But I'm getting to 2.5 hours, so I think I need to maybe break it off here and then do another couple of hours, and then you've got your little first look into it all. So welcome. It's good to finally have you here in the mayor's office. I've heard much about your progress from the townsfolk. They admire the work you've done on your farm. But farming's only part of life in Cropia. To truly thrive, you must also become part of the town and its community. Meeting people, listening to their stories, and building trust will make your roots here stronger than any crop you plant. As your farm grows, you'll need more helping hands too. No farmer can do everything alone. That's why I want you to spend time speaking with the townsfolk, and when you're ready, look into hiring more employees to support your work. With stronger ties to the community and reliable help on your farm, you'll find both your fields and your friendships flourishing. I believe in the role you'll play here. Cropia is stronger when we grow together. Okay, so I have earned an upgrade to my employer license, which means that I am allowed to hire 2 people. Yes. Right, let's start talking to people. Hey, Frank. Feeling overwhelmed managing your farm? Hire me if you need help. Here, take my name cards. Hello, Nick. Cloth made from wool is worth much more than raw fleece. Tailors in town look for it often. Processing pays off if you have the materials. I watched some townsfolk load baskets of produce onto a wagon. They worked in rhythm like they'd done it countless times. It was smooth to watch. The crop fields stretched evenly under the sun today. Rows lined up neatly across the soil. It looked like patient work paid off. I love the way they speak. Okay, so now let's head into our employees and let's get someone who really, really likes farming. So there's a few here that are 60 farming, 72 hard work. I'm gonna go, I think, Well, it's between Sam and Brett, but I think Sam is slightly better. So go with Sam. Oh, you know what I should have done? Gone with whoever had a better, like, favorites, because grapes are going to be hard. That's okay, though. That's fine. I've done what I needed to do. Let's go and talk to... Oh, it's George this time, so I'm glad I didn't run all the way back to the farm. I see you've taken time to speak with the townsfolk. That's wonderful. They tell me you made a good impression and that your presence brings new energy to Cropia. You've also learned the value of hiring more help for your farm. With steady hands supporting you, there's no limit to what you can achieve. This is exactly what makes our community strong. Farmers and townsfolk working side by side, each contributing in their own way. Remember, the more you invest in the people around you, the more Cropia will give you back in return. I'm proud of the progress you've made. Keep building these connections. They'll be important to your future as any seed you plant. Okay, I've leveled up to level 5 as well. So congratulations, you've taken your first steps into town life. With stronger ties to the community and new helping hands, your future in Cropia looks brighter than ever. Okay. And how many recipes we've got now? I wonder. Does it show me any, like, recipes here? Fishing. Mining. Shows me how well Tilly's doing. Because we did, like, give Tilly a present today. I don't know what Tilly likes as presents. Gonna maybe start to get some objectives from people's gifts. We haven't given Garrick or Nelly anything today. So I think we should go and do that on the way back home. And I'll probably wrap it up at the end of today, I think. Okay, they're still working on it. There's 2 of them, though. There's 2 of them working on it. So it should be a bit quicker now. I've got 11,000 in the bank as well, so that's fine. Okay, the depths away. Dear newcomer, your work so far has been inspiring. From building your farm to connecting with the townsfolk, you're already becoming an important part of our community, but there's still more of Cropia for you to discover. Beneath the land lies a wealth of resources waiting to be uncovered. Ore, stone and gems can be found in the cave, and they'll play a key role in the growth of both your farm and the town. To begin, please visit the blacksmith. He'll explain the basics of mining and provide you with the blueprint for a pickaxe. With it, you'll be ready to venture a mining cave and bring back what lies hidden there. Mining is hard work, but every stroke of the pickaxe brings you closer to the treasures beneath Cropia's soil. What you'll uncover will support your journey and strengthen the foundation of your new life here. Ooh, into the mines we go. But what I am going to do, we're at 3:30, so what I'm thinking of doing is finishing off, or helping them anyway, helping them out with the crops, finish off watering, and we're going to go to bed, and then in the morning we're going to go up to the mines, but that will be... next. I'm having enough fun with this. I think I might do a next episode anyway, but we'll see. I might wait and see how well this does, or I might just do it anyway. Because there's 2 reasons to do a second episode of anything. One, because you majorly enjoy the series or the game, and the other one is if it does well enough that you think, yeah, people are enjoying it too. And I just feel like there's a certain amount of progress we've made on this, but like I feel like there's loads more new stuff ahead of us that I'd really, really like to delve into. So how about we don't all try and do the same patch? Oh, also, what I did forget to do was to go and see my friendos over here. I want to give a tomato and an egg to them. Hello. That's a tomato for Garrick and an egg for Nelly. And then I think we've given everybody a present today, including Tilly. So I'm wanting to see that 1 of 1 for like everybody. So we've still got 2, 4, 6 more people to meet. We've met the first 4, which is Nelly, Garrick, and Jake. And then we've met George. So there's going to probably be people for fishing, blacksmithing, mining, all of that sort of thing, which is, again, why I don't feel I had time to properly show what I need to show. So I think another episode really is going to be in order here. So I might even record that tonight. I don't know. I'll have to see. So that, I think, now I've given them their presents. And I think nearly all the watering is done. It's going to be so much faster with 2 of them now. I want it done before we go to bed. And then when we go to bed, I will wrap up the episode. There we are. I think they're all done. Lovely. I don't have a present for you, Sam. Sorry, because I don't have grapes and oranges unlocked yet. I can probably work on that soon. I could definitely get an egg for you, though. Oh, really? I just threw them on the floor. Give item. There we are. Such a lovely surprise. There we are. Maybe I'll have to pay you less if... I'm just going to make sure there's nothing by the boxes or anything like that. And then I think it's time to go to bed. And say goodbye. So things are going to be probably popping up now because we're going to starting to get to like 1 heart with people. So it looks like Jake and Garrick will both have a new objective for me, and actually so will Nelly. So I'm hoping that having objectives from the people that I give gifts to... Oh, Tilly liked the corn. Oh, that's cool. That getting objectives from the people that I've given stuff to will help me get my reputation level up, which will then allow me to do more stuff. So, but that's something, that and the mine is going to be something that we're going to have to do next time. And like I say, I'll probably do another episode because I just feel like I couldn't quite cover enough in this one. But I do feel like another episode will probably cover, especially if I do another couple of hours worth in that episode, it'll probably cover quite a lot of the stuff I want to show. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm trying to get her to look at you, but it's not really working. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.